Alrighty, this is going to be part 6 of Grandia 2. I don't know where to go, but we'll figure it out. We're on an island, it looks pretty small. I don't want to go to the inn yet. I need to see if there's better items. Not that I'm already OP as fuck, but whatever. Doesn't hurt to check. I have, I don't know, 120,000 gold burning a hole in my pocket. Get the hell out of here, Mr. Tutorial Pants. Jesus. Like, this is the town he's from, and he doesn't have this weapon equipped when you first get him. I'm just gonna say that. I'm just gonna say that right now. Let's just buy that for what's her nuts. Let's see here. $65 in sleep. Might as well get her the better one. I have so much junk in my items now. I think I should keep those. I have 2 stacks of those, whatever. Restores hit points. Moving scroll. What is this thing? Yeah. What else? That's that little kid's knife. I think he comes back later, but he comes with like fancy royal equipment. I have all these like armors I haven't been equipping. I should probably do that. Yeah, I'd rather have her be my evasion friend. It's like 25, 30, 40 evasion, so that's pretty good. He can warp, that's fine. I should probably give her these. Keep one of those. Do one of those. I don't know what all this crap is either. Plus 10 attack. That could be useful maybe? I have enough of that stuff. So much junk. No, I'm not gonna put that on her. But we will buy one for Millennia. Makes you run faster, huh? That does seem kind of useful. But whatever, we're fine. I love that the item guy's like, we don't want any trouble, you hear? Like I'm some naughty boy. Oh snap. This person says, get out. Yeah, that's right. Beat it. Well, if it isn't the outcast himself, why are you here, Ryudo? You know you're not wanted. You don't belong here. The chief says, I wish I could welcome you home, Ryudo, but the scars of the past are still too fresh and have yet to heal. Ryudo, you are no longer welcome here. Say it again for me, for the people in the back. We desire to forget what happened here. We desire to forget of you and your brother. Now leave. Leave this shithole. Ryudo says, Melphis is here. I can feel it. Gata says, haven't you two brought enough misfortune? Ryudo says, don't bother. I'm leaving as soon as I finished my business. The chief says, very well, leave the village in peace, but I must beseech you, bring no more misery upon us. Gata says, get 1 inch out of line and you'll pay, you and your good-for-nothing brother. Elena says, how horrible. None of this could be Ryudo's fault. It was Melphis who caused all the trouble here, right? Ryudo says, save it, Elena. We do what we came here to do, and then we leave. I put baby in you in my hometown. Then we leave quickly. Elena says, Ryudo, why do they treat you in such a manner? Ryudo says, beats me. Elena says, but this is your home. What could have possibly happened here that would make everyone treat you like an outcast? Ryudo says, it's not worth repeating. Stop crying. Merrick says, have you any suspicions as to where your brother may be, Ryudo? Ryudo says, my old house. We'll begin there. Oh, it's probably not Garland House number 1. Or Garland Chief's house. Ryudo says, this was our house. Elena says, Ryudo. Merrick says, there are other places to take the hunt. Come meet with us at the inn, Tio. Okay. Ryudo says, my brother was always better with the blade than anyone else. He would have been a great sword master. Elena says, how did he come then to be possessed by Valmar? Ryudo says, you don't understand. Melphis did it to himself. He then exclaims wildly. Ryudo says, let's go to the inn. Merrig waits, and Melphis will be found soon enough. Gata says, Ryudo, you really think you can kill Melphis, your own brother? Ryudo says, I have no brother. Melphis is a demon, and I will kill him. Gata says, you ran before. How do you expect to deal with him now, especially if he's a demon? No, I'll do it. I'll kill him myself. Ryudo says, I'll be sure to inform the chief of your bravado. Elena says, stop it, Ryudo. Gata attacks, and apparently one swipe and his sword's out of his hand. Gata says, damn it, if you hadn't run away, if only you'd fought with me back then, everything would be different. Ryudo says, perhaps, but this is the now, and you have no hope of defeating Melphis. Even if you could, it would not unbend a single blade of grass in this cursed town. Dude. Elena says, sir. Gata says, he's right, you know. This village has been beaten and shamed. Just the mention of Melphis' name is enough to make us cower in defeat. When the village's greatest swordsman became possessed, we lost not only our sword of justice, but the ideals it stood for. Village of swordsmen. Ha! Elena says, justice is something that cannot be stolen. It exists in your heart. Ideals can never be lost if you believe in them. Gata says, what the hell do you know? Go. Ryudo waits. For your pussy. Okay, Elena, get the fuck out of here. Jesus. I'm trapped. Like a cat in a hat. Oh, there's the inn. Let us stay, just for tonight. The innmaster says, so you wanna stay, you damned pariah. Ryudo says, Merrig, how did it go? Merrig says, the scent of Melphis hangs heavy in the air. He's in this village. Of this I am certain. The innmaster says, you brought Melphis here? Elena says, Ryudo has nothing to do with Melphis being here. Why must you persecute him? What has he done? The innmaster says, the village is doomed. I fear our destruction is at hand. Elena says, why do you say this? Ryudo says, Elena, forget about it. Merrig says, I do not understand. These are a warrior people bound to the blade. Why then do they permit another to trample them underfoot as so many stones along a path? Ryudo says, Merrig, their wounds do not pierce their flesh, but rather their hearts. The innmaster says, I'll let you stay tonight, but you better leave in the morning. Anyways, Elena said, I wonder what happened to Ryudo. Apparently it's time for her to pry.
Miss, do you really want to know what happened to Ryudo?
Who are you?
It does not matter. Do not look outside. Look and I will leave. One more thing. Do not repeat this to anyone. Understand?
All right. Just tell me, what happened?
Known as the Village of Swordsmen, this is where men came to polish their skills and pursue the way of the sword. Melphis and Ryudo were raised by the village chief after they lost their parents when they were young. The two began combat training and soon showed incredible progress. Melphis in particular became the greatest swordsman the village had ever seen.
Not even close.
Ryudo spent all day, every day, practicing with his best friend, Gata. Melphis was admired for being the strongest swordsman in the village.
Naked. Maybe that light's overkill. Nah, whatevs. I'm such a blue-haired bastard.
Eventually, Melphis became engaged to the village chief's daughter, Rena. The good-natured Rena was already like a sister to Ryudo.
Like this sword without a cloud, like this blade pure and true, we shall become swordsmen, strong of heart.
Gay. Oh, so gay.
Then, one day, a terrible storm beset the village. From the altar of the idol came an unusual rumbling.
It was 6 days in a row, trying to slap
The
the
idol
same
was a
tired
sword
load.
of such terrible power that it could only be wielded by the most powerful swordsman in the world. The sword was believed to protect the village from harm. Rena went to the altar to quiet the angry idol. The villagers waited for Rena to return safely, but hope as they might, the strange rumblings did not cease. No one knew what happened to Rena. Thus began a terrible tragedy. When Rena did not come back, the worried village chief sent Melphis and a few other villagers to investigate. Yet the storm and rumblings only grew worse. Ryudo silently trailed Memphis. And witnessed
Memphis! Rena! Memphis! Can't be. No. What? Memphis? How could you?
Ryudo wept at the side of the dead Rena. Her body lay as it were, impaled upon the sword of Melphis. The villagers searched the island, but found neither hide nor hair of Melphis. Murderer. Idol thief. This is how Melphis was now known. Because of his brother, Ryudo could no longer live in the village. So he came to live as a geohound. That was about 3 years ago.
So up until now, Ryudo has lived bearing his own sorrow like that.
Betrayed by the brother he trusted most, he became leery of ever trusting anyone again.
It must have been hard, being driven into exile, living all alone. The poor thing.
Your understanding that will make it all much easier on him.
Ryudo says, that's it. Grail Mountain. Gosh, damn it. Dropping shit everywhere. Ryudo says, we're going to Grail Mountain. Melphis has got to be there. He's definitely gonna steal the Grail or some shit. Merrick says, let us move with the silence and certainty of day passing to dusk. The innmaster says, are you going to Grail Mountain? It's so ugly no one goes there anymore. Ryudo says, we'll go to the place where the horns of Valmar are sealed, and then we'll settle this. The horny Valmar. He's so horny. He loves it. Alright, how do we go to the horny place? There's gotta be some way out of here. The dead, the death, and the doom. Elena says, how horrible. What is all of this? Ryudo says, a sign and a warning from the horns of Valmar. No, Melphis. Merrick says, my village was left the same way. I fear what may happen should Melphis find what he seeks. There is murder in his purpose. Ryudo says, Melphis must not have control of that power. We must stop him. Gata says, Ryudo. Ryudo says, what are you doing here? Gata says, this was on the door of your old house. Wait at the plateau of memories. Melphis. Gata says, Melphis must be stopped, Ryudo. You must do this for me. You must kill him. We're all in danger while he still lives. He's spread his madness for far too long. You're the only one who can stop him. See, it doesn't seem like they really dislike him. Like they like him enough to run errands for him. I hate these crabs. Everybody be trying to give me crabs in this game. It's so rude.
Oh, holy tons of fire!
Oh, holy motherfucker! Oh, oh, oh! Unholy motherfucker! The same frogs from the last fucking place? Get the fuck out of here. How did these bitches die? Let's just zap them. Motherfucker. Look at this nasty fucking place. Covered in jizz. Everywhere. It's fucking jizz. You don't care. Oh my goodness. No, I wanted to do White Apocalypse. Good job. Where's my free shit? I need my free shit. Oh yeah, we got the 3G. Back in 2000 and whatever this game was made in. We got the double poon. Oh shit. Oh damn, we got the horny tree. We got all the stuff in here, baby. Let's hope the trees are allergic to fire. Trees. Oh, that's where it came from. Why are they gonna make everything look exactly the same? This game probably has the weakest music of any JRPG I've ever played. Okay. Excellent. Keep annoying me. I love it. Anyways. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking bullshit. Horny trees, horny trees. Hornier than you and me. Horny tree. Oh, what's that black jizz? That sounds racist. But I mean, what else should I call it? I guess black people jizz is the same color as white people jizz, so it doesn't really matter. Let's just call it jizz and stop being racist. Damn. Quit trying to kill her. Fucking bitches. Actually, that's super annoying. Let's do this instead. Maybe I should put that tanky thing on Merrig, because it doesn't seem like it's working really well. I think it's more that they're doing enough skills that are not, like, avoidable, to where that this evasion build I thought I was doing is not terribly useful. This place is ugly. Fucking birds. God, I hate these assholes. Yeah, just keep annoying me, birds. It's definitely not annoying to do that at all. Wow. White apocalypse. Definitely not racist at all. Let's see what we got in here. Let's see what we fucking have. Ah, let me out of here. I think there's something over there I missed, but perhaps not. Bow, 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 bow. There's got to be like a switch or something. This place looks annoying. Maybe like a tree I can knock over or something. Oh no, a horny tree. Listen to its cries of laughter. They have everything all spread out, so I can't kill things easily. Apples. What is this? Dark Souls? Fucking poisonous swamps and shit. Pretty. Oh! Burn the trees. And shock the frogs. I think the birds don't like wind, which seems kind of weird because they use it to fly. I would think earth spells would hurt them. But what do I know? I don't know shit. Like in some older games, like the earth spells don't work on flying enemies, which kind of makes sense too, because how can you hit something that's flying with an earthquake? You cannot. But in this game, it like blasts straight up into the air. Just like my cheese. Oh my god. Fucking gang up on some frogs. You love to fuck with frogs. Ah, horny trees. No. Horny trees. More horny trees. Horny trees. Horny trees. Horny trees and bumblebees. God damn it, sexy frogs and horny trees. They will never leave me be. Want my free ship? Ew. Yeah, I picked up some stuff. Let's see. Earth-based thing. Whatever, the rest of it probably is trash. Oh no. Danger. Oh! 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 God damn it, that's enough of that. I feel like there's a missed opportunity to call those birds dirty birdies since they're like earth birds or something. Like, why a clay bird or something? Like, that's also clever, I guess, for people who like to shoot stuff, but I should have called them clay pigeons instead. Or dirty birdies. That's my vote. Alright, that's good. Keep looking for treasure. Treasure. I can't withstand a good white apocalypse. Ryudo says, never thought I'd see this place again. The place where my nightmares began. Let's do this quickly. In the butt. If you don't like it, I'll call you a slut. Bend over and take the whole thing. If it's not your thing, then you can blow me. I don't know. There's like nothing sexual about this game, but we're just gonna go that way anyway. It makes the time pass. Ryudo says, here is where it began. Elena says, this is a seal of Lord Granus. Ryudo says, there's still much I don't understand. The only thing I do know is that Melphis wanted the power of Valmar so desperately he killed Rena to get it. Elena says, I cannot believe that someone would murder a loved one for power. Have you not read a Bible? It's basically half of what those stories are. Take it like a Polaroid picture. Take it, take it, take it, take it. Did I go the wrong way? I don't know. Clearly I must... Is there only that one vagina opening? Yeah, I think there's only the one way in here. There's gotta be something I'm missing. Okay. Maybe I'm missing something. Shrine Square. I will never like this super zoomed in aesthetic of this freaking game. Melphis says, dwelling upon fond remembrance, brother. Ryudo says, no words, no escape for you. Melphis says, ah, Ryudo. As always, a sad little boy with little to say. I know you too well. I know your every weakness. Come here, brother. Ryudo says, wait. I think it kind of speaks to how this game normally goes, that Millennia has not shown up to, you know, become the eater of souls, so makes me think that he doesn't die here. I've played this before, but it's been some time. Ow! 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 Fairy ribbon, eh? Stepping in that juicy jizz. Oh yeah. I gotta twerk even harder. So you came.
Let's settle this!
The time has finally come. You will pay for your deeds with your life!
Yes.
I'll escort you to your funeral.
Why is this
Let
guy
me
so
give you a
horny?
taste of this idol's incredible power. This sword is the ultimate power those village idiots believed in. The power of justice.
The power of just
justice?
ass.
True justice, true power is in the heart, not in something vile like you.
Ryudo, are you sure? Really?
I am no longer fooled by your appearance. You are not my brother. You are Valmar, not Melphis. Words are meaningless now. Dance with me, brother.
Dance with me, white boy. He's so horny though, look at him.
How about this? I'll show you the dangers of your experience.
Very nice. Jeebus. Let's kill this regenerator thing. Probably should have healed what's her nuts, but yeesh, even when over-leveled, Melphis is still nothing to toy with.
Nothing withstands my blade.
except for penis. I acquired stuff.
Die!
Merrick, wait! Stay away, Ryudo. Ryudo, I gave in to Valmar. No. To my own greed. I'm nothing but a weak man. Smile for me, Ryudo. Memphis, you're back to normal. For what did I try to become strong? Just what have I been doing until now? Everything has been in vain. Memphis, don't die. You're back to normal, right? Ryudo, I'm glad I got to see you again. My beloved brother, listen closely. The divine sword you are searching for is to the east, along the granite cliffs. For saving me from this vile curse, Ryudo. Thank you. No! Melvis, don't die! Please! Please don't die! Melvis!
Ryudo?
Ryudo!
The horniness has been passed down to his brother. Can't make this stuff up, kids. I once saw it in a porno, so I know it's true. The village chief says, "It is troubling to take pleasure in the death of another, even in the death of one who has brought such madness to the world. Melphis, you are able to damn yourself no further. May your soul find rest. Perhaps now we may find rest as well." Gata says, "No, you don't see. Melphis is dead, but this doesn't change a thing. Not a damn thing. We were never free from danger. We only felt that way because Melphis was here to protect us. We thought we were safe as long as he was here, but you see, we forgot how to rely on ourselves. We gave up the responsibility for our own lives." What? Gata says, "And when we lost the one we depended on, we blamed all of our problems on him. Melphis, yes. It was Ryudo who ran away, but we have been running away every day since. Our lives have always been our responsibility. And now we must see this." And the village chief says, "The legend of the idol... The legend of the idol was wrong. It was really Valmar. What should we believe in?" Gata says, "Fool, you haven't heard a word I said. Can't you do anything without depending on someone else?" I forgot that this might be a little too loud. "We must think for ourselves and make our own decisions. Only then will we be truly free. Ryudo is still fighting, even now. Fighting his baser, horny needs." Tio says, "Ryudo has been tainted by the horns of Valmar, but the contamination will not stop with him. It will continue to spread." I don't know why she sounds like that. Anyways, Tio says, "This is dangerous. It may be necessary to exterminate Ryudo now, before the darkness has the chance to grow." Merrig says, "No, I will not allow this. Ryudo must not die." Why? Because he's the protagonist. Anyways, you wanted to kill Melphis, why not Ryudo as well? The danger present is the same. Merrick says, Tio, life must be honored. It alone burns brighter than 1,000 suns through this eternal night. It alone is our hope. I'm all nasally. Merrick says, Melphis I hated, for he despised life, and thus wasted his own. There is no honor in a wasted life, for hope soon withers and dies. Tio says, I do not understand. Merrick says, you will understand soon enough, Tio. Soon enough.
Ryudo, wake up. Please. Ryudo.
Every day when I wake up.
You were able to remove the horns of Valmar from you. Your soul will be destroyed forever. Ah. If you lose your soul, then everything I am doing, the whole world, will become meaningless. How can I, a follower of Granis, pray to Valmar? No, to Meledia. If you can see into my soul, you will understand. Meledia? I have a favor to ask. Come out. Please, Meledia, I must talk with you.
Ryudo, eh? What an idiot. Got himself possessed by the horns of Valmar. Well, I guess it's their fate as brothers.
Please listen to me.
Dude.
Please understand how I feel. Please save Ryudo. I don't care what happens to me or what happens to my body.
Listen, Miss Prissy. I am the wings of Valmar. My only desire is to devour the horns possessing Ryudo.
Stop it, Meledia.
Ryudo, traveling with you was fun. Farewell.
No, I can't do it. You were the only one to worry about me. No one else. I have no one else but you. I want you to come back. I want you to come back as you are. Elena! Elena! Where am I?
I'll be the bait to distract the horns. Elena, listen to me. That is your cue to rescue Ryudo's soul. Understood?
Meledia, what is this?
Ryudo is fighting. This is our only chance. Go!
Meledia, what should I do?
Don't be stupid. Call out to Ryudo. Quickly! Ah!
Ryudo, where are you? Ryudo!
Here we go, Ryudo, says Gata. Ryudo says, not even close. Gata says, wow, Ryudo, you did pretty good. Ryudo says, yes, I'm Melphis' brother after all. Gata says, I'm not going to give up. Even though Melphis is probably going to get picked to be the idol guardian, power rests in a pure heart. Ryudo says, yes. Gata says, and without a pure heart, you can't have justice, but you need to be strong to be pure. So first, you gotta be strong, and you gotta keep training, or else you can't be pure. And then you can't fight for justice. Ryudo says, wait, Gata, strength isn't everything. Gata says, you think so? But I didn't say it was everything. I just said that you need to be strong, because Melphis is, and he's cool. I gotta get stronger, because those guys who talk about justice this and justice that, but can't do anything are cowards, really. Melphis says, it is so, for the world is filled with evil. Those who are weak may only speak of justice, but the power will deliver it. Ryudo says, wait, Melphis. Melphis! 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 Rena! Ryudo says, Melphis. Melphis laughs insidiously. Ryudo says, why did you kill her? Melphis says, Rena was possessed by the idol, possessed by Valmar. How else can you defeat Valmar? Even you. Ryudo says, no, I was trying to save. Melphis says, the only way to remove Valmar is to kill the host. How can you say that? Didn't you seek the power of Valmar? Says some other voice elsewhere. Looks like it's Millennia. Millennia says, Melphis, you saw the power of the horns and craved it for yourself. Melphis laughs. Millennia says, Ryudo, that is no longer your brother. Don't be fooled. The horns are in control, not Melphis. Ryudo says, figured as much. Melphis and the entire village, they were looking for this all along. Rena says, to be powerful enough to defeat the inhuman, one must become like them. One must make a sacrifice. Yes, it was necessary that I be sacrificed, for Melphis became more than human, or perhaps less. Ryudo says, I will not accept that. Elena says, I agree with Ryudo, there must have been some other way. Elena continues, were people to quietly submit to such sacrifice to think it necessary, they would be nothing more than slaves. Life is comfort, joy, love, all these things, but life is also pain. Without it, we do not hope, we do not dream, nor do we live. Ryudo says, Valmar, do you think me a fool? Some things cannot be replaced, nor mended, and upon my life I would not let them fall. Melphis says, why do you seek the divine sword, brother? If it is power you seek, tell me, is my own not sufficient enough? Ryudo says, power is a means to an end, or have you forgotten this as well? No, my brother, I seek justice. I seek to protect that which you have abandoned, for true power serves. It does not enslave. Ryudo says, damn it, Valmar, again and again you deprive us of our hope. For this I call you evil, and I will take back what you have stolen. Yo! Melphis says, Ryudo, you've released me from my suffering. Thank you for saving me. As long as you resist temptation, the horns of Valmar will remain dormant within you. Valmar cannot be destroyed by any mortal power. You can only rely on the power of the divine. Even I was desperate to possess the power to destroy evil, to destroy Valmar. But in doing so, I gave myself to the horns and bartered away my soul. Man was not meant for such power. What use would we have for it? What purpose? To be ever cautious of power, to be just in its use. That is what's important. Ryudo says, Melphis. Melphis says, Ryudo, thank you. I guess Ryudo is permanently horny. Elena says, Ryudo, wake up. Lord Granus, I know that I betrayed you and relied on Valmar's power, but I do not care what happens to me. Save him. Ryudo says, Elena? Elena says, Ryudo, you're awake. Elena says, Ryudo, Ryudo. Ryudo says, what's with the tears? Elena says, Millennia, you did it. Thank you. Ryudo says, huh? Merrick says, Ryudo, are you alright? Ryudo says, it looks like I'm okay after all, but the horns are still in me. What happened? Did you do something, Elena? Elena says, Millennia used her powers. The power of Valmar is what saved your life. Elena says, I was helpless. I could only watch. Millennia sealed the power of the horns inside of you. You'll be fine as long as you do not succumb to the horns. You need to stay strong, Ryudo. Ryudo says, strange. I thought I heard your voice. Tio, so you stayed as well. Tio says, of course, Ryudo. We're a family now. A sexy family. A dirty, filthy family. Ryudo says, Melphis, that idol was not for the purpose we thought. It does take power to save people, but that power must be used in the right spirit and with a clean heart. This I begin to see. The chief says, we are the ones that ran from responsibility. We blamed Melphis for our own lack of will, a devious trap of our own devising. It was we who tried to find escape, little realizing that we had built our own prison and our jailers were none but ourselves. Gata says, Ryudo, I'm sorry. I was the coward. Please forgive me. Strike me now if you wish. Beat me, daddy. Beat me. Anyways, Ryudo says, I as well sought escape from my burdens. I as well sought release in every place but the place I should have looked first. The world offers no comfort, no relief. Freedom is in only ourselves. I alone can face my past. I alone can make my destiny. Gata says, Ryudo, take this, a token of my promise to become a stronger person. You got HIV. Gata says, keep it with you. I swear upon it, no man will think or act of me. Whatever that means. We got the friend necklace. Gata says, when you return, you will see that I have kept my promise. Ryudo says, sure thing. Gata says, I'm serious, Ryudo. Now I see the truth in what you said. Ideals will survive if people keep believing in them. No one can take them away. Ryudo says, let's head out. The divine sword lies to the east across the sea. Across the sea of P. Drains HP is 10% of damage. I don't think I need that in my life. I know I picked up a bunch of crap, so I'm like, what am I going to do? Defense, nobody wants that. Oh yeah, she has all that. Anyways, let's power up. That's how you do it. Oh, I think I got a new book. SP... I don't know, that's fine, I guess. Let's see. I don't know if I care about this. Alright, so I'm going to have to cut this here. I will be back a little bit later.